In the school setting, how do you coach parents into how to guide their children and educate their children, but also be sure that there's a safe environment when meals are brought in, snacks are brought in?
First, I think it's important to just agree that it's tough. It's difficult. It's very difficult to avoid a food allergen strictly because you can get a 99.999% on this test, but you're going to eat often enough that something's going to happen at some point in time. And then I think it's also important to acknowledge that kids learn this so well. And they can become such wonderful self-advocates for themselves. So that tenet also comes into play with, can my child sit at the lunch table next to somebody that might have a nut in their lunch pail? And the reality is that they can, so long as they're old enough to know that they're not going to reach over and eat the food of their neighbor. Because the risk for airborne allergy in that setting is actually exceptionally small. When they look at research that would say, does a third grader have to sit at a nut-free table? They actually found that there's no difference in accidents at the nut-free table versus a typical table. Our National Allergy Society doesn't encourage the isolation that comes with that. They encourage really self-advocacy so that the child can learn what they can and cannot eat.